Hello partakers, allow me to remove my mask. Hope you also are still using your masks as much as we see the world is now coming back to a normal kind of state. We should always remember to keep ourselves healthy and far away from coronavirus as much as we can. So welcome to this week's episode of the Your Take Show. I'm so glad to have you here. My people that always join with me, I do appreciate you. And for those that are here for the first time, you are very, very welcome to our community. Well, in our community, we discuss things to do with improving our health. How? Through healthy eating and also wellness advice here and there. So today in our food throne, which usually starts our show, we have cooking oil. And cooking oil comes in various We have cooking oil, and cooking oil comes in various forms. Different types of nuts give us cooking oil, different types of foods give us cooking oil. So it's not only sunflower, like we have been taught that, sunflower gives us cooking oil. We have cooking oil that can come from almonds, we have cooking oil that can come from even nuts, we have cooking oil that can come from grapeseed. So many different foods can give us cooking oil. But what are the importances of having cooking oil? Is it something we should completely eradicate from our diets? And what's the bad side to it? So cooking oil is especially important because it's a category of fats. Now, fats are a nutrient in our bodies. Yes, you heard that right. A nutrient, that means your body actually needs fat. So as much as we say fat is a terrible food, it's only terrible if it's actually used in excess and misused, because then it will make you more prone to disease. And we'll talk about the bad sides of cooking oil later. But here's the good bit about cooking oil. Cooking oil actually helps us to moisturize our skins because your body cells are actually made up of some fat substances and membranes. So you actually do need cooking oil. Your nerves as well are made up of some fat membranes. So you do need some fat as well. And cooking oil can be a great way to do that for you. So if you're looking to moisturize your skin, have a healthy internal body system which is not deficient of fat, then yeah, cooking oil is a good way to actually add that to your body through your diet. Cooking oil is also very important because it's one of the essential nutrients in our body. So you need to have this to say that you're having a balanced diet that is actually befitting or helpful for optimum health. So that's the good side of cooking oil. But cooking oil has a bad side to it, and on this show we usually say no food should be eaten too much because there's always going to be a good, but there's always going to be a bad side as well. So what are the bad downsides to this cooking oil? Well, cooking oil is going to be one of those factors that may contribute to clogging up your blood vessels in your body system, and that could also lead you to being at risk for diseases, including heart diseases, blood circulation problems, and so many other diseases that can still crop up from that, including diabetes. So having too much fat is definitely going to make you more prone to disease, and therefore we shouldn't be having too much of cooking oil. Cooking oil will also make you more prone to having pimples and spoil your skin, spoil your hair. Yes, the fat is good, but if it's too much, then it's going to be inhibiting of hair health, skin health. So yes, definitely we should have cooking oil, but we should have it in moderate quantities. The best types that you could have is olive oil is really good. Even macadamia is good, although quite expensive. Flaxseed oil is also very good for health. So those are the types that you can actually have superior to so many of these other types available. So thank you, cooking oil, for featuring today on our show. Let's go right into our discussion room and see what we have been talking about as a community, what are people asking, and what do they want to know about when it comes to our health. So our first question is coming in from Baloda Ahmed, and he was asking, what foods can I take for my immunity? Well, there are so many foods that we can have for our immunity and improve our immunity, including fruits and vegetables, including having a good amount of water, including having teas as well, herbal teas. And we'll talk about all the foods that you can actually have down on the Facebook page, so head down there. By the way, our Facebook page is Amanda Twebaze Nutritionist. You can also make yourself, you can also make yourself a part of our YouTube community. The YouTube channel name is Amanda Twewaze-Nutritionist. Head down there and do subscribe. Join that community because there's a lot more health content that's actually put up there. But if we're talking about boosting our immunity, here's a lesson that we can learn. Yes, herbs are good and herbal teas are particularly important with helping us boost our immunity. That's why we're looking for all these little spices and herbs in their natural form. But the thing with them is you shouldn't have them too much, so not huge quantities. You just need small quantities of these herbs and spices to actually help you benefit the most out of boosting your immunity. Having too much of them can also have a downside to your body system. That's why you need to have them moderately or even very small quantities, and don't eat the same herb every single day. So keep alternating. I hope that is helpful for you, Baloda. Let's go into our second question coming in from two people, an anonymous person, but also Kwagala Josh. And he was asking, how can I get rid of pimples? Now, water is a very important secret or remedy for pimples. Not only just drinking it, because drinking it is the #1 secret. Have a lot more water in your diet, drink a lot more water, and you'll see that so many other chemicals or other nutrients, say too much fat that's in your body system, will actually be helped to be flushed out of your body system because you're hydrating enough. But water is also important because you can use it topically. So you can use it by just washing your face frequently, just to make sure that your skin is clean, the skin surfaces are clean, because we are constantly in contact with infectious organisms, infectious germs, you know, that may be giving you infections, or even those burst outs of inflammation that you see on your skin that sometimes crop out as pimples. So having water is important, not just drinking it, which is the #1 way, but also topically on your skin. Just keep cleaning your skin, washing your skin, so you can keep it far away from infectious organisms. Let's go into our third question that is coming in from an anonymous person again. The anonymous person was asking, what foods do you recommend for hemorrhoids and constipation? Well, definitely look for foods that have high fiber, that's lots of vegetables and fruit. Still go down to our Facebook page and you'll get a lot more of the food list. But here's one other thing we should not forget when it comes to hemorrhoids and constipation. Exercise is actually a very good remedy for constipation and hemorrhoids, because it enables your muscles to actually function much better, so that you are able to, you know, excrete really well, and your stool health is much better. So because the exercise is working those muscles and making them active and functional, then you're able to actually deal with the hemorrhoids and constipation. So please put exercise as part of your remedy. That's to help you to actually get rid of hemorrhoids and also constipation. Let's go into our fourth question coming in from Mastula N, and she was asking, how can I remove stretch marks naturally? Well, now for stretch marks, what we can actually do when it comes to food is natural nut butters. So when I say nut butters, I mean the butters that you actually get from nuts. So we are looking at almonds, we're looking at shea butter, we're looking at even from some seeds, you know, we're looking also at castor oil. All these are really great organic natural remedies for stretch marks, that they'll end up moving and, you know, just fading naturally on their own without much side effects that you can be worried about. So organic natural nut butters and also seed oils are really, really great for dealing with stretch marks. Of course, drink a lot of water as well, and as you apply them topically, as you apply these nut butters and oils topically, ensure to massage really sufficiently for a good amount of time. Don't just put it there and then, you know, think you're done. So put it there and, you know, massage it deep into the stretch marks, so that, you know, they can actually, the oils can actually sink into your skin surfaces. All right, so that's it, Mastula. Let's go into our last question of the discussion room. The last question is coming in from Fatuma, and Fatuma is asking, is it good to take watermelon every day? I know everyone right now that's watching already knows the answer to this, because this is a mantra or a motto for this show. We say don't have too much of any food. at all at any one point in time, because every food has a good side, but every food also has a bad side to it. So yes, watermelon is great, Fatuma, but it's not good to have it every single day. You know why? Because you might be having an excess of nutrients from that watermelon if you're having it every day, but also the fact that you're taking watermelon, you might be robbing yourself of actually eating other foods that may provide you with very important nutrients. Say if you're eating watermelon every day, that means you're getting a lot of fiber from the watermelon, and being full, because we know fiber makes us full for longer, you might end up actually not eating another necessary snack thereafter, which might say cashew nuts, which might actually be very important to give you maybe vitamins that you actually need to get your skin, get your whole body more healthy. So if you want to have a balance of health, then try and variate all the foods that you eat. Make sure you're having a variety. So no one food every single day. Today it's watermelon, the other day have something else, have something else, have something else. So no, don't have watermelon every day, for optimum health at least. Let's go into now our take of the week. Now that we are done with the discussion room, the take of the week is coming in from Blair Akampwera Bismarck, who was responding to a Facebook food meme about, you know, children, the real babies, when their first teeth have just cropped out, they are particularly experts at biting people with those teeth, and their biting is very painful actually. So this is what Blair had to say. He says, "One person told me when you bite yourself, there might be someone talking about you at that time." I thought this was interesting because it's one of those, you know, food myths and food opinions people have. I don't know if you have had some, you know, bizarre ones in your community. If you have, please let us know on our social media platforms. Facebook, Amanda Twebaze Nutritionist. If you go down to YouTube, just subscribe to that channel. The channel is Amanda Twebaze Nutritionist. On Instagram, we are Food Witness, and you can also get us on WhatsApp on the number 0782 152610. Now we're ending the show, but we're going to have a wellness quote. This is always my parting gift to you, because you've spent your precious time here and you're also giving your time, a bit of your life's time, to productive things that actually are befitting and benefiting of your health. So this is my gift to you. Let's get into our wellness quote for the week that I leave you with. This one is very short. It says, "The simpler I get, the healthier I get." So as simple as, you know, don't complicate our food too much. Don't complicate your health too much. Just go back to the times of our forefathers, our grandfathers. You'll see how simple their lives were and how healthy they actually stayed for a long period of time. So the simpler you get, it will actually be something that gets you more to health. So simple foods, you know, not getting all these processed industry-made foods. So it is, you know, going as natural as you can, not using as much chemicals on your body as you can, not, you know, using as much polythene in this world for whatever packagings you're using, you know, going more plastic free and more green. The simpler you get, the more you'll understand that you're actually getting healthy through very, very simple ways. So that is it for this week. I am so glad you have been with me. I'm so excited that you keep making this show even bigger and better every single week that we come to you. Thank you so, so much. I do appreciate each one of you. Head down to our social media platforms, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Amanda Twebaze Nutritionist. Go to our Facebook page, be a part of that community, Amanda Twebaze Nutritionist. Hit me up on my WhatsApp with a text, you know, just make any inquiries that you have or any comments and feedback. The number is 0782 152610. I have food articles on a blogger platform, which is amandatwebaze.blogspot.com. Get down there and let's get chatting about food and how to improve our health. Thank you so much. Until next week, bye.